What's going on? It's your girl Erica Mena from VH1's Love and Hip Hop, and you're watching SBTV Stateside Breakthrough. For me, I've just always been very outspoken and always kind of know what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go, and I think that alone just kind of naturally just puts you in your own little, I guess, lane. And yeah, so as long as you know what you want and kind of do your own thing, definitely, you got your own little niche on things, you'll be just fine. And like I said, being outspoken, most of the time the whole model thing comes where like we don't speak or we aren't supposed to. But yeah, it's definitely, you have the right to speak up and kind of state your mind and kind of give people more or less what it is you're coming from and why you do certain things. So yeah. I think it's a lot easier now than it was back then, only because we kind of do rule the world, and nowadays it's kind of we call the shots. And at the end of the day, the woman is definitely key to a lot of things in hip hop, so it definitely does have its leverage and value for sure. I'm doing Love and Hip Hop again this season, and I'll finally get to kind of tell my story. I won't be just, the girl that just popped up and stirred up major controversy. I think right now that's kind of, what people assume. So, this time around, I kind of get to tell my story, let people into my world and kind of see, where I'm coming from. The whole intention of doing the show off Jump Street was to kind of show a different dynamic, especially coming from the world that I did of video, modeling and stuff like that. It's not really common that coming from that world, you can actually do other things. And I've been kind of lucky to kind of be versatile and be able to touch different, genres of the industry. So, it's just what you make it, really.
Do you think a lot of girls think there's more glamour there than there is?
Absolutely. Especially the ones that just do it, for the moment and want to just be in the half-naked booty magazines, and kind of get that hot minute girl, I guess, hype for 2 seconds, because it really doesn't even last a minute. It's a catch-22 because modeling kind of gave me structure and kind of stability in a weird sense, because I started so early. I was able to kind of, I guess, map out like my career and who I wanted to be quite early. So it made things a lot easier for me. Some girls just at my age don't even know what they still want to do in life. So, they have to do like how I did in a way, just kind of always stand firm to your belief morals. There's going to be times where, you're going to be tested from things to what you're wearing and how they want you to act on camera and so on and so forth. And a lot of girls don't really realize that, coming into this, you don't really have much leverage as it is. So image and how you come across and what you actually deliver is definitely important, and you do have control over that. And that's why I said speaking up is definitely important. And I speak up, so yeah, it's definitely helped in that sense. At the same time, there's also, another side of me where I do have, reason to my madness. And, regardless to what my mistakes or whatever, all my, intentions come from a good place, even when I fuck up. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, even when I mess up, it comes from a good place. It means well. Definitely me being in New York definitely helped to add that feistiness to me. But, yeah, it's just my personality. I think me being a Scorpio too definitely adds to it. There's a different, number of qualities that definitely help. I'm Latin, New York, a Scorpio. So with all those put together, it definitely makes up Erica and, how I am as a person, yeah.
But like you say, I mean, from what I saw in interviews, there is a reason behind some of the things that...
Yeah, I mean, they're not always right. I'm not saying that I do everything right because, I'm not perfect by any means, but I definitely, I'm passionate about certain things, and I don't mind speaking up for it and, defending myself if need be. So, yeah, I guess you can say.
From what I saw, the reason for the fight you had with your actual former partner, I probably would have done the same thing.
Absolutely. I mean, there's, a big story behind it that I've never publicly got to actually, tell my side of. But, it's not easy actually dealing with an abusive relationship and then having to front for the world like everything's all right. So I think during that time I was just going through an emotional, just having to play both roles, seem okay in public, but really be going through, a tremendous turmoil of, just kind of being violated constantly by someone who I am with. So, and it's common, sadly enough, I haven't been able to speak about it yet. So hopefully maybe this year I can, and I can probably, just let people know where it is, I've been through, and not saying that there's a right reason for it, but kind of know, okay, this is probably why, or, just kind of have some reasoning behind certain things, and it just makes it better to understand, especially me as a person.
Well, I hope you do, because I think as a female that loves hip hop, I think it's a very neglected topic.
Yes, it is, and it's common, like I said. So, yeah, maybe I will touch on it. I just never have, because it is personal, and it's bad enough as it is. Everything in my life is kind of naturally pushed out there. So I do kind of try to keep as much private as I can. But sometimes you just do have to, being a public figure, kind of open up a little bit more than you probably normally will. And who knows, you could save somebody in the sense it's going through the same thing. So. Yeah, I'll definitely consider that for sure. Yay! This is like a good interview. I want to keep going.
I'm sorry if I got into a kind of thoughtful place.
This is awesome. This is awesome. Thank you.